Hello and welcome to a Dungeon Defenders 2 video. In this video I just wanted to basically record the momentous occasion of acquiring my fourth and probably my final hero for Dungeon Defenders, which is the Lavamancer. Now, I don't know if I might acquire any more other heroes. I just originally wanted to acquire a deck of 4 unique heroes that I liked and just play with them. So the way I have my deck right now, I already have the Abyssal Lord, which I unlocked, which was the first character I unlocked. I also have the Dryad, which I unlocked after that for her defenses. I mean, the Abyssal Lord, I acquired him because he has some pretty cool card controlling capabilities. He can basically kill multiple enemies at once and damage them, and his abilities are actually pretty useful. Plus, he has some decent defenses. Then we have the Gun Witch, which I basically use to replace my Huntress as a ranged damage character, and right now she's actually my most highest level damaging character, which is awesome. And I also wanted one more character who I intended to always replace my Squire with, which is as a tank, basically. I wanted a tank character, like a really good... I mean, the Dryad can pretty much tank with the shards that I have. Right now her build, the way I have her build is... so I'm using, of course I'm using a Worm Scarf to reduce the damage that I take. I also have Corruption's Fortification, which... when I use the Dryad's Blessing, my armor is also increased. Like I gain like 40% extra armor when I'm in purification form, which is this form that she has right now. That's her purification form. And I also have Corruption's Bargain, which when this shard is fully upgraded, Dryad's Blessing costs no celestial power, meaning it doesn't cost any mana. And it also it only costs like 1 celestial power when I'm in instead of 2 when I'm in corruption form. And of course I have the Corruption's Harmony, which reduces corruption from celestial power drain by 3. So essentially, when I use my blessing, it doesn't consume any energy, so I can actually keep it on at all times. And this severely reduces the damage I take and pretty much allows me to tank somewhat, which is awesome. So that's pretty much the what I had as my my tank build, but I do want a more sophisticated tank build, which is why I wanted to acquire the Lavamancer. Plus, I kind of like him. He's pretty cool. So, let's acquire him. But before we do that, let me switch to the hero that I want to get rid of. And let's go to hero. I want to shut you up. And I want to grab you. Look at him. I mean, he kind of screams Doomfist, but hey, you know, he's still kind of cool. So yeah, I would definitely want him for... I really like his defenses, especially more of the Earth Drake, which is... I've noticed it being one of the most like used barricades on higher levels by players who play like really high level and stuff. So anyways, yeah, I want to use him. So let's unlock him. The Lavamancer, unlock for 10,000 medals? Yes. Ta-da! I unlocked the Lavamancer, yay! So, what should we call him? Well, I mean, come on, that's kind of self-explanatory. There you go. Obviously. Oh man, he's kind of cool. So obviously he punches things like really hard. And he has a different resource gauge, I've noticed, which is whatever that thing is. And what is this? Oh yeah, this thing. That's actually kind of fun. Can I punch it around? I can punch it all over the place. Hey, I'm playing beach ball with a ball of flame. Yay! Alright, anyways, so yeah, we acquired this guy. Now for this guy, I actually have, while I was grinding to acquire enough defender medals for him, I actually got some decent shards for him. I have 6 shards for him. 4 for himself and 2 for his defenses. So yeah, I'm looking forward to actually installing those ones. I've also been farming some regular shards just so I can equip him with some like basic shards like Bulwark for his armor. Some construction perhaps for faster constructing of thingies. Critical strike, I mean, that's useful, I guess. Movement speed, that's definitely something that I do want and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, for the current time, let's go do just a regular mission. Whoa, excuse me. So let's go to the war table, and I'm gonna start the very first game like I always do. Just gonna do a private game, and I'm gonna start off by playing yeah, for the first time with this guy and see what he's capable of, see what he can do. And yeah, I want to build this character, this particular hero. I want to build him as a tank, like I said. And even though he can actually switch between a tank and a damage dealer on the fly with certain abilities of his, which I've read from the create hero thing, I do want to like make him more focused as a tank. So we're here. I forgot what defense is. Ooh, okay, so his Maw of the something actually costs 60 mana to use. Interesting. Okay, so we'll start the game. Isn't he kind of tall? I kind of feel like he's kind of really taller than the rest of them, which is weird. Or is it just my idea? I mean, obviously he's gotta be taller than the Dread, right? Or? So it's actually very interesting. My deck right now is actually very interesting because right now my deck consists of 2 spellcasters, a witch and a necromancer, and 2 elementals, which is a nature element, the dryad, and like a fire element, the lavamancer, which is interesting. So yeah, it's kind of ironic that actually I kind of really like these characters. So let's see what we got. Oh, this is actually his. So this is the way he heals and also travels. So he can basically go underneath the ground and travel like this. This is the way he heals as well. So so it's basically kind of like the oh, he also explodes. Oh, with a volcano. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so it's kind of like the the gun, which is like broom ability to fly around and basically not fly, hover around while she heals and avoids taking damage. So it's kind of that kind of version of that. And so let's start with these things. I'm going to put them here. Whoa, look at these things. 50,000 to begin with. That's actually pretty cool. Now these things look pretty awesome. Look at that gaping maw that they have in their mouth. Look at that. Look at that. That's obviously like that screams gateway to hell right there. So I'm going to put a lot of these things. And I kind of want to put some of what's this thing? Okay, so these things are, I guess, the primary DPS for the thing. They don't really cost that much, only cost 30. So yeah, I guess we can place some of these as well here in the front. And yeah, I think we'll go with this. I can't upgrade since I'm basically level 0. So yeah, I think this will do for now. Perhaps? Question mark? Actually, no, I can place more of these. So, you know, why not? So I'm gonna place some more of these here. And I'm gonna play some more later on. So yeah, let's check this out. What's this thing? Something's up with this thing. What is? Is there a specific reason to why this is there? I should probably have read what these things do. I have no idea. So that's up there. That's also increased there. I don't get what these things are for. Look at that. At first I thought this thing actually fires chicken, but it's actually firing the coal from here while it's actually cooking the chicken, which is interesting. So let's give this guy some punching. Boink, boink. Explosive fist. That's awesome. Okay, so I want to check what these things actually do. What are they doing? Like, are they just raw damaging enemies? Oh, so they set them on fire. Okay, so when they have a charge, they set them on fire. But why is this thing like this? I don't get it. Anyways, so another thing that I want to do is I want to play beach ball with these guys. Let's see. Boink, boink. Did that do anything? Well, it is doing something. Just creating lava balls and just throwing it at them. That's all. I think that's kind of cool. So let's see here. What do I want to do? Speed this guy up. Now keep in mind that I actually don't have any I don't have anything for this guy. Like pretty much no what's it called? I have no like relics or armor or anything, or even weapons. So it's just raw him. It's basically just him. Oh, he just leveled up. Yay! So yeah, and at the same time, my ascension levels don't really like, they don't actually like, you know, take effect until they don't actually take effect until he's like I think it's like level, oh hello, Blazing Fist. Well, let's equip that until he's like level 50. So let's yeah, equip this because we're definitely gonna need it for the boss. It's a melee fist. So yeah, another thing that I've noticed is that depending on what he's actually, when he's equipping his thingy, this thing, depending on what kind of melee he's using, his fist actually changes from a fist to like a sword to like a mace or something, and that kind of stuff, which is, I think it's kind of cool. I like it. So we're gonna put a lot of these things here because this is where the boss is gonna come in the next wave, and yeah, we'll just also add some more over here just for some safety reasons. I don't know. There we go. So he has traps, so he's definitely going to be useful in Chaos. Well, every Chaos except Chaos 2. But his defenses are actually pretty good. So, anyways, let's continue the battle. Does his arm look any different at all? I don't know. So, let's see here. Let's activate this trap over here. Let's activate this. Let's give it a punch. Boink. So I can punch this thing twice before it disappears. Interesting. Boink. So how does he acquire mana? That's something that I don't know. Does he acquire mana like gradually? Or is there a certain reason he can... Oh, so he acquires this as mana. I see. But without these, would that mean that he basically doesn't, that those things don't actually take effect when they're like... Lava rate, charge time is 20. Oh, okay, so he actually requires... Oh, look at all these fists. More fists, more fists. So these things actually give him charge. Oh, well then. I see. Interesting, interesting. So he's a completely different style of play. I like that. I like how unique this guy is. And pretty much every hero that I have so far. 30 seconds for the boss to appear. Can I like upgrade or anything? No, I can't. That's too bad. Oh well then. Let's just reinforce this area a little bit more, shall we? Reinforce this area. We are fighting a boss, so, you know, might as well. There we go. A boss approaches. I think we're ready. I think bring him on. Alright. So, let's go for it. I'm gonna hide here and ambush him. He'll never see me coming. Right? Yeah, look at that. I'm like a trap that's ready to blow. And I may be in the wrong position. Okay, so he's definitely taking damage. And let's see. Oh, no, I know that you hurt a lot. I'm gonna try not to take any damage. How much damage am I gonna take? Pretty much 1/6 of my health. Pretty much. Let's see if I can do this. Just throw this thing at him. His face. And like this. Into your face. And again, up into your ass. Whoa! He turned into stone. Oh yeah, that's their ability. That's awesome. Ow, my face. I'm not gonna let you hit me. Wait, what's his... What the hell just happened? I'm doing something with my alternate, I just noticed. That I didn't notice. I need to heal. Okay, let's do some healing. I heal at a decent rate. So the more of you actually take... Oh yeah, it actually turns him into like stone. And then forces his allies to actually attack him, which is actually pretty cool. let's do some of this, and let's give this guy the what for. Yay! So we won. So what was that second ability that I noticed? So it does this, and then... Okay, so his second ability is kind of like a charge. He's secondary. Primary is basically just fisting around, while his secondary is this thing. Okay, so I don't really think... Look at how many of these things I have. So I can see using these just to replenish your mana, just to have them. You don't actually have to use them to defend, I'm guessing. And, whoa, I just unlocked another ability. What's this? It's not doing anything. Wait a minute, I just noticed something. This actually has turned my lava into, well, not being there. Does it only take effect for a few seconds, though? Or is it like a... I don't know. Anyways, so let's acquire my chest and stuff. And let's blow this place. And I'm gonna start leveling him up. I'm gonna do a few... oh, hello. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the molten, the bludgeon and the thingy, the ember blade. So if I actually select one of these, obviously this one is the strongest, so I'm gonna definitely equip that at some point. So this thing, for example, turns his thing into a blade. If you, I don't know if you can actually see it. It's actually, yeah, there it is. It's like it's actually a blade now. And if I switch to this, it turns into like a mace, like a bludgeon or a mace. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool about him. And obviously this one is actually the better. Ooh, health, hero damage, and ability power. Hell yeah, I'll have that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That sums it up for this hero. And yeah, I guess I'll be leveling him up, giving him some gear, giving him his shards, building him up until I acquire my ascension level. And then yeah, it's all up to... That's pretty much the last character that I intended to acquire, although along the lines I may like focus on acquiring maybe one more character, and that might be Eve. And since now I don't really need to worry about creating characters, I can just use my defender medals to basically unlock some what do you call it? Some appearances, some cosmetics for this character, which I actually want to have a look at what cosmetics I can actually have with this game. Oh, hello! I like this. I definitely want this cosmetic. Obsidian Great Horns. I really like this. What's this? Whoa! Obsidian spines. And okay, not really that special. So he only has like 3 of these. He has this thing, which is lithic crest. I don't know what that is. So the normal is just, you know, normal. And then I really want these. These are awesome looking. And maybe this. I guess you know, they're kind of cool, I guess. But I definitely want the horns. And the way to acquire these, basically, you have to acquire lock boxes. Basically locked boxes, which you can basically just get by farming and basically playing the game. And yeah, you need at least 500 defender medals to basically acquire a key for them to unlock them. And since I am no longer going to be like frantically farming for acquiring heroes, this is basically the deck of heroes that I wanted. I'm just gonna focus now on a little bit of cosmetics and maybe a few other things, maybe acquiring some weapons and stuff. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Stay cool, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye!